CQDX, CQDX on 10, CQDX 10 meters, CQDX 10 meters. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling CQDX on 10.
Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet.
Yeah, Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet, a very good morning to you. And I think we have worked before, so I wish you a happy new year. And the name this side is Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm about 15 miles or 20 kilometres southeast of the City of London. I'll give you a report on the next over, but thanks for calling in. Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet, this is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox.
Here's Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox, Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet. How do you do, Mark? I'm so happy to hear you again. Many times we had several contacts from 17, 12 and 10, and it's always nice to hear you again. My name is Sam. Bravo Alpha Sierra Alpha Mike. I'm the QDX in Beirut, the capital city of Lebanon in the Middle East. I'm running a homebrew 3-element tri-band Yagi 100 watts and a Kenwood TS440 by Kenwood. That's the working conditions at the moment. WX is sunshine, blue skies, and the temperature is around 15 degrees Celsius. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox, Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet, go ahead.
Very good, Bassam. And yeah, I thought I could recognise the name as soon as you said it. And yeah, thank you again. And thanks for the first contact into Beirut on the year of 2025. You're 5 and 6 to me today, Bassam. 5 and 6. Little bit of QSB, dropping you down to about 5 and 4, but absolutely perfectly readable. Today, Bassam, I'm using an old TS 830S by Trio Kenwood. It's an old hybrid radio, so it does have tubes in the final stages, unlike your TS440, which is also a fine transceiver. I'm only using a 5/8 wave vertical today, Bassam, and the power output at the moment on 10 meters about 75 watts peak, so just below your power. And I imagine that today your 3-element Yagi is doing all of the heavy lifting work to receive my signal and to get a good signal back to me. Unlike you, we don't have 15 degrees today, Bassam. We have about -2, maybe -3 at this time, and it's midday now. It was about, where I live in southeast England, was about -6, maybe -7 last night, but yeah, it's about -2, so it hasn't quite got above freezing today. And my garage is very cold. There is steam coming from my mouth, so you can tell how cold it is, Bassam. Back to you, OD5 OJ. This is M0 JCF.
M0 JCF OD5 OJ. I think that's too cold for you, that there is steam coming out of you while you're talking, so that should be freezing cold. Then here we have sunshine, temperature is around 15, it's acceptable, it's very nice actually, and I go around the city riding my Harley Davidson Fat Boy bike, so you could imagine it's very desirable and acceptable weather. Yeah, the peak is around 90 degrees of this 440, I can go higher. It can go, I presume, 150, but there's no need. Just 95 is good enough for me at the peak. But that is good propagation even with Q. I think you could go around the world, no problem. Mark, I'll say 73. It's a pleasure talking to you again. I wish you and your family a happy new year, and I hope to meet you again on other bands as well, why not? Enjoy the weekend, and thanks for the QSO, Mark. Always a pleasure. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox, Oscar Delta 5, Oscar Juliet Bassam. 73. Bye-bye, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Bassam. Always a pleasure, as you say. And you know you can always find me running my mouth off, as we say, on 10 and 12 metres. But yeah, if I can get you on 15 metres at some point and maybe 20, I very, very rarely go on 20. And of course, 40 metres would be a fantastic capture for you. But we'll leave that for the future. Happy New Year again, and best wishes to 73 to all of your family and friends around you, and I hope you remain safe and well in 2025 with the troubled times there in the area. Good luck, and I'll say goodbye for now. Okay, QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Okay, CQDX on 10. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, calling CQDX 10 metres. CQD.